Hello friends, loved ones, and other creatures of YouTube. My name is Dr. Rice, also known as Dr. Mitch, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking all about blood pressure, specifically 3 techniques that you can do right now in order to lower your blood pressure. Before we dive into those 3 techniques, I want to explain a little bit about what blood pressure actually is. Blood pressure is the force of blood pushing against the inside walls of arteries. Arteries are tiny pipes that carry oxygen-rich blood all throughout the body, specifically to the organs. All of the organs within the human body need oxygen in order to do their jobs. Blood pressure is measured using 2 numbers. The top number is called the systolic blood pressure, and that's the pressure when your heart is actually beating or contracting. The bottom number is called the diastolic blood pressure, and that's measured when your heart is at rest. Both numbers together give the overall blood pressure. So knowing a little bit about blood pressure, what can you do to actually lower it? The first way to instantly lower your blood pressure is something called carotid massage. What you do in order to perform a carotid massage is that you take your fingers down to your neck and feel your pulse. You then move your fingers slightly outward and massage with a moderate amount of pressure for about 5 to 10 seconds. Doing this lowers both your heart rate and your blood pressure by a magical reflex system in your body that is controlled by tiny unicorns. Our bodies are actually insanely intelligent and have their own specific ways of monitoring blood pressure. The fancy name for this little part on your body that monitors this is called the carotid sinus. This is the thing you massaged about 20 seconds ago. And don't even try to act like you didn't just rub the spot on your neck at the same time that I was doing it. Anyways, when you put pressure on the carotid sinus, your body intrinsically thinks that its own blood pressure is high. And because of this, your body will work to lower its own blood pressure through the work of magical elves in other parts of your body. And yes, you totally have magical elves and unicorns throughout your body. The second way you can instantly lower your blood pressure is by doing something called a Valsalva Maneuver. What you do for this maneuver is you take a big deep breath in through your nose, and then you take your fingers and you pinch your nose, and then you try to blow out a giant snot ball. You maintain this pressure in your nose for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then slowly release out the tension through your nose. So what you do is, and then pinch the nose and wow, that actually feels really good. By doing this a couple of times, you'll not only feel very relaxed, but you'll also lower both your heart rate and your blood pressure. This maneuver alters blood flow throughout your body in mechanisms that are beyond the scope of this video. The third thing you can do to instantly lower your blood pressure is a series of breathing techniques. Breathing is literally everything we do, and we need to breathe about 14 times a minute in order to stay alive. When we're really stressed out, your blood pressure and your heart rate begin to rise. If you maintain this chronic state of stress long enough, it can keep your blood pressure at unhealthy high levels. There are loads of different breathing exercises that you can do in order to be relaxed as well as lower your blood pressure, but the one I find most relaxing and most effective is something called box breathing. Box breathing has been used by Navy SEALs in order to maintain the right ratio of carbon dioxide to oxygen in the body to promote increased focus and reduced stress levels. This type of breathing is done with air flowing in and out through your nose, and you want to visualize creating a box while you do this breathing technique. You breathe in air through your nose for 4 seconds, you then hold that breath for 4 seconds, you breathe the breath out through your nose for 4 seconds, and then you hold that breath out for 4 seconds. Doing this creates a 4 by 4 by 4 by 4 box. So what this looks like is and then you repeat it. Again, every time you do this breathing exercise, visualize that box forming as the air travels in and out through your nostrils. All 3 of these practices can be done within about 5 minutes, and they can significantly reduce your overall blood pressure. A word of precaution is that these maneuvers can be very potent and lower your blood pressure very quickly. And so don't do these more than a couple times, especially in a short duration, as this may cause your blood pressure to get dangerously low. Also, your blood pressure can be elevated for a myriad of different reasons, so please consult your local healthcare provider. If you found this video helpful and even felt relaxed by doing these techniques, please leave a comment down below. Thanks for sticking with me to the end of this video, and as always everyone, I will see you all on the next one.